These 7 style mistakes are aging you every winter, and you might be making at least 3, but by the end of this video, you won't be. Because, ladies, it's not about making mistakes. Mistakes are actually a learning curve. Those are a good thing because we can learn from them, but it's the learning from them. And that's what I hope that this video will share, because winter is the easiest season to let yourself go. The layers, the dark colors, the nobody's going to see me anyway mentality, right? And before you know it, you're looking older than you are, not because of age, but because of choices. And this is why even when we were younger, we were all in a rush because, oh my gosh, spring is coming to bathing suit season. And then we had to lose that winter weight that we decided to gain because we didn't make good choices. But we don't have to. We can make good choices. And today I'm sharing 7 winter mistakes that age you and exactly how to fix them, because we are results oriented here. We are solution oriented, because some of these mistakes are style and some of them are not. One of them starts before you even get dressed for the day. So let's get into it. Hi, ladies, and welcome to Style at a Certain Age. I'm Beth Djalali, and we age with grace, strength, and beauty over here. And I do have a blog, and it's right here. And we have links down below if you're interested in photos. And oh gosh, we have so much content over there. It's crazy. But we also have the Beth Djalali YouTube channel, and that's where I get to tune in and say hello every week. And I like to say we're aging with a little grit and glam thrown in. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any videos coming your way. All right, let's talk about what's aging you this winter. First, your skin. Here's the truth. Dull, tired winter skin makes even the best outfit look off. And I'm telling you, that's what really happens with my skin. It just gets very dull in the winter months. I mean, there's a lack of sunshine. I mean, when the sun goes down at 5 o'clock and we are just really light deprived, a lot of things happen. And I know that no amount of good lighting or even great makeup fully fixes it. And I used to think that skincare was just serums and moisturizers. But this year, I added something into my routine that actually changed my skin: the Amiro Spectra LED mask. 5 wavelengths working at the same time: red for firming, near infrared for repairing, yellow for brightening, blue and green for clarifying. That's more than most masks on the market. And here's what I love: it's actually comfortable and easy to use. There's a cushioned eye design, so there's no pressure on your nose bridge, and it takes 5 minutes per mode. It's 3 to 5 times a week. Easy peasy. I saw changes in 7 days. But this is 11 months later that we're talking, and I'm still using it. That's not a paid try on. That's a real product in my real routine. And I'll link everything down below, ladies. And listen, I'm the first one to recommend a new skin serum, a new product. I absolutely believe in skincare and skincare products. But this is a device and it actually works. So go ahead and try it and let me know down in the comments if you have tried it and what your results are, because it's actually been proven that LED masks actually work. So I just want your thoughts about that. Okay, so let's get into those style tips and what we can do about that. So first up, drowning in shapeless layers. Winter makes us want to cocoon. I get it. I love to snuggle on the couch. And I love my sweatshirts too. But shapeless layers on top of shapeless layers creates what I call the blob effect. You lose your shape entirely, and everything else just looks frumpy. So here's the fix, ladies. The key is structure and waist definition, even in winter. So first, you could add a belt. I love belts. You could add a belt over a cardigan. You could add it over a long sweater, over a coat even. It instantly creates shape. Second, choose at least one fitted layer. If your sweater is oversized, your pants should be slimmer. If you're wearing wide leg trousers, your top should have some shape. And my third fix, structured cardigans over sloppy ones. A sweater blazer, a shawl collar cardi. These have structure built in so you don't need to think so hard. It's not about being right. It's about being intentional. Mistake number 3, a puffy coat as your only outerwear. And listen, puffer coats are warm, they're practical, and I own more than one. But puffer coats also make everyone look like they're ready to shovel the driveway. If your puffer is your only coat, you're defaulting to errand mode every single day, even when you're going somewhere that deserves better. So here's the fix. You need a coat rotation, at minimum 2 coats. If you live in Minnesota, go ahead and get 10. I think I had 10. I mean, that's when my love affair with coats really started, was when I was just in the frozen tundra for months on end. And having the right coat and having a different coat really made a big difference. But anyway, 2 coats minimum, and 1 a polished wool coat. It doesn't have to be long. It could be mid-length. That works just fine for most frames. And this is your I'm going somewhere coat. 2, a sweater blazer or shacket for layering when you don't need heavy warmth, but want to look pulled together. Save the puffer for actual cold weather activities. It has a place, just not every place. And I do think that Quince makes some beautiful wool coats that won't break the bank. And ladies, I have everything linked down below in the description box. Next style mistake, bulky boots. I see this constantly. A great outfit, then chunky, heavy boots that visually anchor you to the ground. It's like wearing weights on your feet. And yes, I get it. If you live in a very cold and snowy climate, you are going to have those clunky, chunky boots because they are practical, but not when you're going out on date night, or not when you're going off to work or off to just a fun event. Big, clunky boots can absolutely work on the right person with the right outfit, as I said, and maybe even when you're going out to shovel snow in that puffer jacket. But most of the time, they're just adding bulk where you don't need it. So here's the fix. Sleeker silhouettes that still keep you warm. Riding boots or knee-high boots, it's one unbroken line from hip to toe. This is the most slimming option. Or, and I love these, Chelsea boots. They're low profile and they work with so many things from leggings to trousers. And another favorite of mine is pointed toe ankle boots. The pointed toe elongates your leg, and if you add a low block heel, it's comfortable all day. Notice what these all have in common. They're streamlined. They don't compete with your outfit. They complete it. Okay, you ready for the next mistake? Cheap fabrics that pill. And okay, I will even admit, even the best cashmere these days will tend to pill, and there is a little machine that I use that will, help me keep my most beautiful sweaters in tip-top shape. But fabric is so important, and nothing ages an outfit faster than a pilled, cheap fabric. It screams, I don't care, even when you do. Winter is especially brutal because we're washing sweaters and we're drying things we shouldn't. And the friction from coats create those little fabric balls everywhere. So here's the fix. And yes, I mentioned a little machine, and really it's just so handy dandy to use, and you can get it on Amazon. And I would just take it out and just lightly go over my sweaters, and it really, really helps keep them in pristine condition. But I also invest where it counts. Cashmere. Yes, it does cost more. Yes, it's worth it. But a quality cashmere sweater lasts years and actually looks better with time. And Quince not only makes those beautiful wool coats, but they make some beautiful cashmere sweaters. I mean, from just your basic crew neck to a turtleneck to a half zip. And there's just so many choices over there. And they also have that beautiful, accessible price point. But, and I know that some people don't like cashmere, they may even be allergic to cashmere. And merino wool naturally is resistant to odors and wrinkles. And you don't have to wash it as often, which means less wear. And ponte pants. They're thick, they're structured, and they hold their shape. Wash after wash. This is my leggings alternative for days when I want polish. And here's my rule. If you're buying it cheap and expecting it to last every season, you're not saving money. Buy better, buy less. And that's really, I'm just all about sustainability, and I'm really about investing in a quality wardrobe that you can pull out your blazer 10 years later and it's still working hard for you. Okay, you ready for the next style mistake? Okay, y'all know I talk about turtlenecks ad nauseum over here. But turtlenecks without earrings? That could be a style mistake. And this one is really just so simple because so many women miss it. A turtleneck covers your neck, your collarbone, your décolletage, all the places you'd normally accessorize. Without earrings, your face just floats there. Nothing frames it, nothing draws the eye up. So the fix? Every turtleneck needs earrings, period. If you're keeping it simple, gold or silver hoops, medium size, not tiny studs that disappear, and not that chandelier earring that competes with the neckline. And I love chandelier earrings, but they have a time and a place. So if you want to make a statement, go for it. A bold earring with a simple turtleneck is incredibly chic. And this is the easiest upgrade you can make. And it takes 3 seconds tops. Okay, ladies, mistake number 7. Fear of winter white. Because everyone defaults to black, gray, and navy in winter. And yes, dark colors are practical. But when you only wear dark colors, you start to disappear. And again, I get it, ladies. If it is a snowy, slushy day, you're not going to take out your winter white. But there are many, many very dry, sunny winter days when winter white is absolutely the perfect choice. And wearing color, especially lighter colors, near your face brightens your complexion. It makes you look more alive. And in winter, when everything is gray outside, you need that lift. Winter white is your friend. Cream sweaters, ivory coats, winter white trousers. These aren't summer fabrics in a winter color. They're intentionally rich. They're cozy and seasonally appropriate. Okay, so not ready to go full winter white? Start with one piece near your face, and then you don't have to worry about that slushy snow. So a cream turtleneck under a dark blazer, or how about an ivory scarf? Something that reflects light upward. You're not dressing to blend into winter, you're dressing to stand out in the best possible way. Okay, so let's run through those 7 mistakes one more time. And first up, neglecting your skin. It's the foundation of looking polished. 2, drowning in shapeless layers. Add structure and waist definition. 3, a puffer coat as your only outerwear. Build a coat rotation. Bulky boots? Choose sleeker silhouettes. Cheap fabrics that pill. Invest where it counts. A turtleneck without earrings? Always frame your face. And drum roll, the 7th mistake, fear of winter white. Let lighter colors brighten your look. Okay, Grit and Glamours, everything I mentioned is linked in the description box below, including the Amira mask, the coats, the boots, all of it. And if this was helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a comment telling me which mistake you're most guilty of. I read every single one and I try to answer them. So thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.